We're back at it with a new flow, baby. Let's go.
I'm Tar. This is Dante. Welcome back to Just the Tips. We're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're two games in actually. And Angel's on the stand. She's testifying.
I testify.
We're here to prove her wrong.
Yeah. I remember this was
Dante was struggling.
I'm still am. This is
struggling,
struggling. This is an additional statement. Oh, also, since the audio was acting weird and not wanting to play in our headphones, I decided to have the music just playing, seeing how it sounds just in the background.
Yeah.
Cause like last time when I tried the music, didn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
So let's just try the Phoenix Wright music. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, the murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it all. If it fit, if it don't fit, what do we do if it don't fit?
You must have quit.
Yes, sir.
OJ Simpson. Shout out OJ. Even though he dead. Shout out OJ.
So they say the murder was planned.
Yep.
The rubber gloves prove it.
Yep.
But does it though?
Might be the wrong size.
It might be. But those are pretty solemnly good on her hands right there. They look like they fit pretty good. I didn't even use that word correctly.
They look like they fit pretty good.
Solemnly. Oh yeah, your headphones are gonna be doing the thing because there's no music.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Let's get this shit. I mean, let's get this show on the road.
Let's present this.
Oh, okay. No, that's not it.
No.
Okay.
All right, let's try. Because I believe I already pressed her.
Be patient with us, folks.
Let me press her again real quick. I might have pressed her last time, but
what if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves?
Exactly. Whoa.
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested.
Was it?
They were rubber gloves, of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, boop, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Hair
Objection!
Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad.
Very bad.
She's got them thinking this was all planned.
All.
If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over.
Already?
Over. I've got to think of a way to show this wasn't premeditated.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that already.
You said that before. Anything else?
Specific speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is false.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me feel calmer.
All right. Don't smile like that.
Okay.
I think I have to present something there at that last line, though. Murder was planned. All right, let's look through the evidence real quick. So, something to prove that it wasn't planned. I don't think it would be that.
Would it be
the knife?
It's Edgeworth.
Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints.
Okay, can't be that. What's the other ones?
Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot, entered lot at 5. That's for Edgeworth.
Okay.
Death to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
Wait, What time did she enter the thing? Go back.
That was Edgeworth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Edgeworth's parking stub.
Okay, what's on the, if you go right to the right, what's on the right?
Victim found in its car trunk.
All right, what's next on the phone?
Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder.
Maybe that.
That might be it.
What's next?
The parking lot with Edgeworth's car.
Okay.
Which his car, I believe, is that one up there on the top of A.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try the cell phone. Let's try it. Ah, no. The music didn't stop.
All right.
Keep going. We got this.
Let's just keep forcing it until we crack the code.
Like, just keep.
Even if we lose, we can just come back. Just
Yeah.
keep picking random stuff. Is this all the evidence we have, or is there more?
No, this is all the evidence.
Try the knife. Yeah, try the knife.
What's the button? E.
Witness. Do you know what this is?
What does this look like to
Do
you?
you know what? Yeah, it's obviously a spoon. I mean,
Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
It is my knife.
Ah. Wait. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Whoa.
The defense has a request.
What is that?
We ask that the witness prove an accurate testimony.
Accurate. Let me tell you.
Accurate.
What's that, a rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However,
Objection.
why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon?
My boy's spitting right now. Oh!
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
That guy, this guy here, man. Bro, this guy's on a different level right now.
Yeah.
Order.
He's Jordan in his prime.
Woo!
Great.
That first three-peat Jordan though, not the second one, you know.
Not the second one. No. I didn't even read my line, but okay.
My bad. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself now. Hey,
Right.
Okay.
I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
Rich guy jokes.
What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned.
No, it has not. The tide is still
Not
unturned.
over
actually.
such a trifling detail.
Mm-hmm.
But this shoots a hole into the whole premeditated theory.
Ah.
Bah!
The
prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not.
Indeed.
The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there.
Facts. Hey, he rhymed that too.
The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need proof. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. if it wasn't, why would she have been wearing? I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw.
Not Saw 2,
thought.
not Saw 3, not Saw 4. Only Saw. Not what you thought, not what you think, not what you... Just what you thought. You know?
Did you say not what you think, but what you thought?
Yeah. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now.
Really now.
Really now. Okay, second part.
Let's do it. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. Scoobity scobbity. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office.
I'm sliding over cars while I shoot. I think that I'm Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Oh man, I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge a knife in again and again and again. It was so horrifying, you know. I had PTSD.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office.
Yes, indeed. Oh wow, wait, that was. I was just going along with it too.
You go ahead.
I was like, wow, you sounded like a good judge. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Does it? Answer me that. It's just complete ignoring. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Well, he is high up there. She probably whispered that to him.
More like he's high up on Cloud 9, the Mile High Club.
You know what the Mile High Club is?
I do.
Why would you say that?
He's trying to get in a Mile High Club with Angel Star. Let's press him.
Ha! Hold it! You said that, but you haven't told us how you know.
How do you know? How do you know?
How do you know?
That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she is about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Rookie. Oh. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked.
Something's half-baked here, all right. And it's you.
It's me.
You have stolen her.
I only had half of the blunt.
Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet.
Hold up. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna need you to not call me dumb. Alright?
Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim?
Her actions speak for themselves. That's what she got to come in all the way to the prosecutor's office. Press. Hold it.
You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there.
None.
Oh, I didn't use the voice, my bad.
You have no proof that she didn't.
I, in fact,
but you need proof.
do.
But you
We,
need
in
proof.
fact, do. The call, the cell phone. She only called one person, and that was the sister. You can check the call logs. Oh, we're good! Oh, we're good! Oh, guess who had it, boy? Come on.
We're in there like
Hey.
somewhere, baby.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I guess college has been working out.
I guess so.
I
But
guess
you've been
so.
stimulating your brain.
Just a little bit. Thinking a little harder.
Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts?
Oh, come on! There was no record of a call made by the defendant, Mrs. Sky.
That's lies. There is.
Finish. Let him finish.
She might have written him a letter.
Oh, come on. Come on. You could have tried a public phone first, at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecution office where he was murdered. See, I was right. But they already used it already. God dang it.
I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness, why do you think it was a suspect who summoned the victim that day? I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim, but what was it though? What would it be? What kind of grudge?
You used my line.
I did, didn't I? Now we're even.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge.
Rookie. Oh. I have a lunchbox here now. What's inside?
How am I supposed to know?
See, we agree there is a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels, don't you agree? I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty.
I don't get that. Am I stupid?
I don't get it either.
The judge isn't very good with metaphors.
That flew just okay.
The suspect had a grudge against Detective Cooper. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this?
It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. But nothing else. What is it though? Like,
how do we know that she plunged it again and again? A human machine? That's a contradiction.
I think it. Hold on, I gotta read the autopsy again. I think it was one stab wound. I gotta read it.
Oh yeah. If you can prove that,
hold on. Let's look at it right now.
One knife wound. Oh, we're over! That collar's been working out. Yeah, it's been working out. Yeah, it's been working out. You know.
Hey, we a little smart in here. We a little
smarter than a fifth grader. We're sixth graders.
We're a little smart. That's a wait, he might say something. That's a contradiction.
What's a contradiction?
Hold on.
Please. Can't you find a fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
I can actually. Watch this. Note to self, Mr. Edwards' eyes smell like citrus fruit. How can you smell it from all the way over there?
He must have good breath. You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly?
Yeah, tell me. How many? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. I mean, what difference does it make if the deed is done? I mean,
it makes a huge difference. How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people.
Watch this. Watch this. Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know. Mr. Wright turned out to be a
short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as the detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle?
Yeah, it would.
I mean, add more wax, and even a really short wick will burn longer.
Facts, dude. Ooh. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. All right, watch this. You ready? You ready for this, bro?
Yeah.
Hold on. First, I gotta save it though.
You not confident? No, I'm just playing.
Funny. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You want to see something crazy right now? Watch this. Tab. Present. What is this? Yes. Watch this. Hiya! You see how the music stopped?
Slime.
You
say say she stabbed him again and again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Do you know why? Do you know? Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. Heh. With my moss surprise. It's poison.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet while we wait, Miss Star.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood
From
one stabbing.
Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. I was the one that pointed it out. Thank you very much. But what a hunk! He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
Right, exactly. Like what? Well, witness. You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify! What is it? Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Let's see. At least we press her on this. Let's press her.
You have to. Her red muffler?
Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose.
She's right.
She does, yeah.
This guy was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she?
She was.
But wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood?
It is, a little bit, yeah. Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib.
A judge? A judge with a bib? That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes.
Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. This girl is all over the place. Like,
however, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
oh snap, she's shaky with it.
So we don't even know if you're lying or telling the truth.
Right. Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
Chance for what? I wonder. Miss Starr has turned out to be a shook. Okay, I guess we challenge her on that.
Yeah, we gotta like probably present something.
So what do we present this time?
So I think we gotta present something here.
Okay.
Her red muffler looked like
Present it.
blood to me.
Let's look at all the evidence we have.
First, I'm gonna save again. Always gotta be cautious. Presents.
I want to suggest.
Check.
Look at that one. She didn't have the scarf on. Boom!
Oh!
Yeah! Your boy cooking up 3 for 3! I'm 3 for 3! Oh! I'm the pig bad wolf! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Star. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself with this photograph.
This girl. Huh? But that can't be.
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
Of course.
Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Damn.
Oh my God!
Why is he roasting her like that?
God damn.
Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Shockingly.
Like, bruh. But it was there. A scarf. No, not that. But something red. Really.
Well, now,
It's like Edgeworth is on our side now.
where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
Oh, what? Sha. Very well. Witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Just, very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part? Did she just read our mind?
The part where your sister stabs the victim.
Because that was us saying that in our mind.
I know.
That was crazy.
It is. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. And we'll find that out
Next time on Just the Tips. This was a good episode, man. This was like us using our
We should
brains.
title this one 3 for 3. Woo! You know they got 4 for 4 at Wendy's.
Yeah.
$5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Using our brains.
We call this 3 for 3 by Tar.
And then now we're gonna bring you a
I'm
special.
not a restaurant, but I set the bar.
And then on the next episode of after this will be a special gameplay.
Yep.
On a special system.
Yep.
People will love it. But tip of the day.
Tip of the day.
Hmm.
He's not ready for prime time, folks. He's not ready. He doesn't have a tip ready. He's tipless.
My tip is always ready.
Maybe you should go back to selling insurance because you're not ready for prime time.
You have to be prime time to be selling insurance, man.
I'm not a professional commentator. You're not ready. He doesn't even have a tip. I'm like Edgeworth. Maybe you found your true calling, Dante. Come on.
Tip of the day. Go and check out Colossicon at least once in your lifetime. Any of them. Prime, East, Southwest. Colossicon Prime is right here in our very own lovely Sandusky, Ohio.
Go to as can I add on to that? I want to say go to as many if you like conventions, like anime conventions or pop culture conventions and stuff.
Gaming conventions.
Gaming conventions. Conventions. I said inventions. Conventions. Go to as many as you can. That way you know which ones are good or not. Because we went to 2 in 1 year, and one was fantastic. That was Colossicon, and one was trash. That was in our own city.
That one was called Fantasticon,
and,
ironically.
And it was absolutely unfantastic.
That was the one that was like multiple days. Nobody was there ever.
Nobody was there because the Seagate Center
was under construction.
It was in construction code, so it was a bad time to even do it.
Nobody probably know where it was.
Nobody knew because they had no signs out. They had no people out telling you where it was. There was no mascot or anything like that. Then they weren't ready for prime time. They weren't sponsored by anybody. It was just people going out of their way, out of their pockets. The guy, I will say this, the guy who was in charge was doing a lot of legwork, which is great. He even went to the news at one point to project it. And tell people about his convention. But there were things that made it terrible. Number one, the music was too loud. There was
no
placement.
separation of the volume.
There was no separation. There was no earplugs given to anybody. The floor plan layout was terrible. That's what he's talking about, separation. So the audio equipment, loudspeakers were right next to the vendors. and certain vendors, I guess, had sensitive hearing. So if you're blasting music at a high volume and they have sensitive hearing, it's not going to be good. They're not going to want to stay there. So a lot of them left early. There weren't a lot of people coming through, so you couldn't sell your products. So even more people left early, and then from there, people canceled. They had like curtains up all the time. There was no like actual rooms for what's it called, actors and stuff like that. So you could be one-on-one with the actor and ask some questions and stuff like that. That's a bad one. It just felt like it was just unprepared. In order for you to be good at convention centers, you have to work at a convention center, and then in order for you to be good at hosting a convention center, you must have sponsors and you must have a big enough space where it's adequate enough, and you must have the floor plan planned out well. Because if you don't do those, you're terrible. And on top of that, you must have food. I think food is a big thing, because if you could keep the people there, they will spend more. But if they have to leave to get food, they will leave and not come back. Boom.
Spitting on a Wednesday. Spitting.
Don't call me a prostitute, but I'm spitting on it.
Hot tour.
All right. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Next time.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.